quarterback problems. Giants up 10-7 in the third quarter. Mike Perez trying to earn a quarterback spot on the Giants roster. To Mark Ingram, touchdown, 37 yards. It's 17-7 Giants. Pats try to rally. Mark Wilson.
Wilson going for it all.
To Willie Smith for the touchdown. The Pats are down by just 3, 20-17. But the Giants' running game was strong, and they ran this one out. Lewis Tillman, 15 carries for 79 yards, keeping the Pats at bay, and the Giants win it. 20-17 was your final score. Jeff Hostetler and Perez each throwing a touchdown pass for the Giants. Tony Eason was 11 for 17, playing just the first half for the Pats. Let's go to Tampa. Vinny and the Bucs hosting the Oilers. Houston rookie Bubba McDowell made a name for himself. He blocks the punt by Gary Waiters and kicks it through the end zone for the safety. It was 9-7 Houston. But Vinny Testaverde says, I really like these nifty white uniforms. I can see my receivers now. He goes out and he proves it. From the 28-yard line, he finds rookie Danny Peebles, the sprinter out of NC State. And Tampa Bay cruises tonight. 41-23 was the final score. Vinny threw for 2 touchdowns, ran for a third. He was 9 for 22, 137 yards passing on the day. And at the vet, the Falcons and the Eagles. Eagles win this one 23-17. Don McPherson, a good showing, 9 for 17, 155 yards, 2 touchdowns. Randall Cunningham, 2 for 2, 36 yards. He played in just the first quarter. Chris?
Phil, 2 teams very interesting to watch this year. The Browns of Coach Bud Carson. We'll feature him Monday in our training camp reports. And the Lions in the first full year of Wayne Font's Mouse Davis and the run and shoot that's now called the Silver Stretch. And the Silver Stretch at Rodney Peete at quarterback. One of the veterans of the NFL and nicest guys, Big Daddy Carl Harrison. Don't think he can still turn it out. Look at Big Daddy right. Take go all the way. 73-yard touchdown. The Browns lead 15-7. But stay with me. That's what Rodney Peete said to Coach Wayne Font. And on the last play of the first half, number 9 to number 2, Robert Clark, touchdown. Peete 11 of 20, 355 yards. Browns in a squeaker over the Lions, 25-24. Colts and the Saints. In New Orleans, they're saying 170 days. We got the Super Bowl in our place. But we hope it's our team, and we hope they don't look like this. David Wilson picked up by Mike Pryor, who had a prior commitment to go 53 yards into the end zone. Touchdown. Colts lead at 17-0. Still second quarter. Fred Young with the interception of Wilson. 4 first-half INTs for the Colts. Ivy Joe Hunter from Kentucky. 6-yard scamper. Hebert and Wilson both were pretty lame. Chandler to Verdun, 57-yard touchdown. Indianapolis rolls over New Orleans 31-7. Washington and Pittsburgh. Washington wins at 21-14. Willard Reeves, late at the CFL, now with the Skins. 3rd touchdown in 2 preseason games. Afternoon County Stadium in Milwaukee. Jets and the Packers. It was raining, and they took about 40 minutes off. An actual rain delay at halftime. Anthony Dilweg, youngster, out of the ACC, hits Sterling Sharp. Sterling, you wear it well in the mud. He's all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, 49 yards, and the Pats beat the Jets by a count of 28-27. Elsewhere, games in progress at the Liberty Bowl in Memphis. Minnesota leads.
We saw shades of last season, although a different man as head coach, George Seifert. But how many times have you seen this? Montana to Jerry Rice, a 4-yard scoring toss. Niners up 7-0. Roger Craig around the right end with the sweep. He would score from 7 yards out. They were up 14-0. Mike Shanahan's team blown out of the Coliseum. Third quarter, Terrence Flagler goes 37 yards with a pitch out for his 2nd touchdown of the night. San Francisco is up 37-0. Look at the final as the 49ers have now beaten the Raiders in exhibition in 6 straight times. They scored 4 times in the first 21 minutes of the game. And backup quarterback Gary Kubiak completed 9 of his first 10 passes, including an 18-yard TD toss to tight end Pat Kelly as the Broncos beat the Rams. Defensive end Chris Dolan ran 43 yards after stripping Chiefs quarterback Steve DeBerg of the ball to score easily as the Vikings beat the Chiefs. And defensive end Carl Hairston returned an interception for a touchdown and added to safety as the Browns beat the Lions. Eagles, and it looks like the Eagles are pretty well set at quarterback. The starter, Randall Cunningham, in the first quarter hits Keith Jackson in the corner of the end zone, an 18-yard touchdown strike. Philly would go up 7-0. In the third quarter, they're up 10-3. Scott Campbell dumps the pass over the middle to Kendrick Taylor, gets into a foot race, some 80 yards, before finally going out at the 1-yard line. They would score on the next play to tie the game up at 10 apiece, and the Eagles up by a touchdown in the 4th. And Don McPherson, the backup, hooked with Bill Hess, a 42-yard bomb as the Eagles get the 13-point